Look, New York's fast paced, unless you're sitting in traffic. It's just fast, fast, fast. And at the Met, I would say that we have to work very, very quickly. Our schedule at the Met is very fast-paced. We're a rep house. We have several productions going at once, so the pace is very, very fast. I moved to New York City in 1987, and most of us who were really pursuing serious careers were either going to go to LA or New York, and a whole bunch of us moved to New York. I was originally making rap records. Eventually, just because of all the opportunity here, you can kind of have your pick where you wanted to go. Outside of making rap records, the first thing I did was the Apollo Theater had reopened, and the BBC came in here with a record plant white truck, and we recorded Celia Cruz and Friends. Tito Puente was there. It was a great gig, and then on from there, decided to take the plunge into a regular gig as a staff engineer at CNBC, and I ended up being there for 18 years. Raised my family. Posting came by for the Metropolitan Opera, and I was like, I want to work in music. Again, just the city is ripe with opportunities. A typical day would start with a rehearsal. The downbeat is at 10:30, so we'll come in around 8:30 in the morning. I'll have already built the title for this particular production. We'll fire up the recording sessions on our DAWs. Next, we'll do a line check by around 9 o'clock. At 9:30, we'll go down and focus all the microphones. At 10:30, rehearsal starts. Finish the rehearsal, early afternoon. Come back here. Everything on the stage changes. New opera. By 4:30, we're doing a new line check for that opera. And it all starts again. If the opera's at 7:30, curtain goes up, and we'll wrap it up around 11 o'clock at night. We chose the Studer Vista V. It came highly recommended by some friends who are great broadcast engineers. Tom Holmes, Jorge Silva, Jean Legay, to name a few. As far as sound quality, although they bragged about that, they also bragged that it was just very quick and intuitive to get around. Producers David Frost and Tim Martin had used it for a recording in Chicago, and they said the sound was great. So that's all I needed to pick it. My favorite feature of the Studer system is the redundancy is absolutely fantastic and very, very important for our purposes. The compression is beautiful, the preamps are beautiful, and the routing is very easy. But the Vistonics is, there's no console out there doing it like Vistonics. You just have everything at your fingertips, and you need it quickly when you're in the middle of capturing this operatic parade that's going by. Whether we can't stop down, we can't ask them to stop singing. Everything is a live performance, so it's really great to have everything just at the touch of a finger. System redundancy is of utmost importance in my line of work. Having the Studer Vista V is obviously, we don't need an extra console here. There's a complete redundant system that runs alongside this. If it didn't have that, this console would not be in here. Redundancy is really important. You have all these people in theaters around the world, expecting to hear their music, and we're going to give it to them. Just very, very pleased with what's happening now with this console. The Grammy Awards were for Best Opera Recording. David Frost was the producer, I was the recording engineer. And it's just been such an honor to have them. And just to be a nominee alone is quite an honor. To come home with the actual award is amazing. I I feel very honored to have it because there are so many people here who should have one as well, because it takes an army of people to make these productions. Again, it's just an honor to have them. I gotta say that the Studer console sounds great. The preamps are very transparent and beautiful. The compression is which is just so important in opera, and this bombast that's going on stage. It's really nice to have different stages of the Studer compression. It's just buttery, it's sweet, it's nice. We have some rather complicated bussing that we do and panning, where we're building different mixes and whatnot. We're sort of covering a lot of bases. We're just not in a recording session making a recording. We're doing a live production, a live broadcast that's later on going to be turned into a Grammy-winning recording. There may be some other consoles out there we can do it on, but they're certainly not going to be as user-friendly and quick and beautiful sounding as the Studer.